Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded. Football will be at its best today. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The 49ers offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he is. Hunting, DB, toasting, pass, catching, touchdown, scoring. Woo! Son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball. You play zone and you give him the opportunity.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Brown will throw it. Quickly complete.
Nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
Oh, this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Snap from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. That was twice in that victory last week. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go with...
But he better be careful, because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside?
So they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
He'll try to pop the draw. Still on his feet at the 40. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. All kinds of room to the right. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Has the ball back, the 49ers offense will return to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that.
Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Give to the running back. And decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Brown wants to pass. That pass not in the field to go back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
On second down, they'll take to the air. And he was...
Win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. They couldn't do it on that last play.
He's run out of...
There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And it never had a chance. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to throw it again. Trying to get to it. Now improvising. Fakes his man out. And he was able to run up the first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. They'll try the run. A strong tackle.
You're like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
They finally get him on the first down. They'll snap it from the 34 on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take a shot. And it's caught for the touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make.
They're up by a field goal over Notre Dame. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse
themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Brown will throw it. And it just squirting anxious. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Coming after it. Moving out of the pocket. On the move at the 30. Picks up the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And those two couldn't make
wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He tries to take the top off. And the mix of plays keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action.
No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
We'll send the offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all, struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and scheme that you can use against this defense.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Brown wants to pass. Oh, and he just flattened trip into its bag of ball plays. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. Forges ahead, picks up a...
Get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
They stop him all little ground to cover to pick up the first. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Pocket starts to collapse. The fresh offense. First down here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he has a...
That's right. He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense is speed and get a positive play.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Power football with the run. They work that running game down.
To want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
And he got enough for the first. The 49ers have their offense in high gear. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That's about as close away from the first down. The 49ers are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Slam. Offense getting set for first down. start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Slides away. Got to protect the merchandise.
Trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football, you could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay, I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Can't that thing and just lost his concentration. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Brown will throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been...
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Give to the back. Fights off a defender. He has 80 this season, leading the country in rushing. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He leaves it with his back. Runs for the tackle.
When I go into every game, and he has, this afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
Just steamrolling the defense to change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Makes his connection. And they do a really good... Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The tackle is...
The offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Relentless, tough run.
He's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get...
Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Able to work it to the...
Huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Ball is out behind the line. And video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll run play action. They're bringing heat. Fires to the big fella. And how about that
action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right?
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They run the reverse. Nowhere to run on now, facing a 3rd and long.
It's so easy to let your eyes lie to you, to see the ball kind of go the other way. What's my assignment? My assignment is to make sure I contain the backside. Great job by the defense.
A really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Flips it out in the flat. Just making a play. First half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Norton. They'll wrestle him down. Just change to measure this one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to...
About this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah.
Just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And he was hit just
that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is...
Fires and picked off. Touchdown, Charlotte. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the foot.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll run the option. Oh, gave the defender the business. He's pick up and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
It's always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They scored.
You don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Heads out onto the field to get the drive started. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the ground with the back. Shakes off the defender. That's the
skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
He's looking to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop right there.
In today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And as a defense in America, and you saw it on that last play, it's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to...
Throws toward the end zone. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And this deep with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew...
And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he had it for a
Sexing game now, and you expect him to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
He's got him this time. Find a way to draw a little closer. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He lobs one high down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Down for the offense. He's going to pass. Skips away from pressure. Trying to buy a little time to the line of scrimmage.
Second down coming up.
He's going to pass on second down. Feeling some heat. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
Niners will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to beat the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake.
Wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call? Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43-yard line.
Green 25.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team if they're having this much success on the ground. It starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take him that's been chewing them up.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Baxter. He works his way inside.
Understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down, get a nice job of it.
Off play action on first down. Lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to shed one.
Quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game.
Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. If these guys wanted to make a statement, the statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coach...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
They try to get it going in the right direction this time, second and long from the 19. Takes the handoff. It's Norton. Tried to move that line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. You'll take this every time.
To 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Field at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. He's knocked down, and this offense make its way out to start the drive. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have...
Unloads it downfield. And the incomplete pass third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield.
It's a receiver. He does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
A confident tough for the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. Going to try to get it himself. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Getting some heat. Pressure coming. On the run, and he'll slide.
Defense, because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now. Staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed, to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small. Penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
Now they'll run the draw. Just plowing ahead. They wrestle him to the ground.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
And they stop him just short.
The line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
What a day, his 3rd rushing touchdown. When you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Brown wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And he surges. First down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. We'll give him a couple.
Run the football. They were dialed in and got that second and right.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And they'll stop him after the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And the 49ers look to keep this drive humming. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got a man. It's Austin. That is exactly finally able to make the stop. The 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. So we're to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll set up to throw. And he can't make the
Games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws.
It gets really, really tough because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is.
Already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Niners.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit.
Turn at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give on the inside. Really nice job to score. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down. It looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. And a fresh first down for the O. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. A most efficient.
2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Hand off from the shotgun. Strikes the blow. At the 20, he's got space. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Yeah, and this is why he's leading the nation in rushing. Like, you give him the football, and he'll continue to make big plays. He's done it all throughout the season. This offense features him, and there is a reason why.
First and goal for the offense.
Easy.
Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Jackrabbit.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. The risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Comes out throwing on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. He's looking to throw, trying to get to it. That pressure got to him.
Force their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Grabbed behind the line. It's nickel. And sure, tag to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
And I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the fourth down.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
29 Philly. 2-9.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. Man, this sophomore has an arm. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. He's going to pass. And this will be incomplete.
A bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Works his way ahead, 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert.
42 Spider. 4th.
From the gun, wants to pass. He got it. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown. That might be the proverbial fourth quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of
10 over Louisiana. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on.
In a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Got it.
I mind the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Love the way he did.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way.
The 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reed.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Scoops it up. Still a live ball.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. On second down, just keeps firing. On the move, he fires. Not in.
Game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passes.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback. I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Using his legs, it's Baxter. Turns it on in midfield. Nice pick up 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Running like got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll do it himself. He stopped at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. And how much running or rushing stats? It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to rating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the tailback. Got some room in it to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Play the down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Keeps the legs moving. Bulldoze ahead. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this sophomore able. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, just hearing the details to the right route, hung on to the football, little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week.
And he intercepts it. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
First down here for the offense.
Here we go.
Leaves it with the running back. Open space at the 25. 22. And it's another 1st and 10 play. To the ground. He's got it again. Got enough space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
And it's a touchback. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And they're progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass.
Of defense together, run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
You're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. Burn, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Line gets set. First down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Brought down at the 20 and the 26 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Smashes ahead. He's there.
Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse.